Welcome to Laurie's Vinyasa flow class today. Um, we're in day 3 of isolation and away from work, so meeting people. Today, at least 3 people were very glad to get my business card to simply go to my website and do some free yoga at this time of stress. So this is a Vinyasa class. I call it Walk in the Woods. I hope you enjoy it. It's going to be a condensed version of my hour-and-a-half class, so it'll be closer to 45 minutes to an hour. It's good to have blocks. I'm using toilet paper today as an improvisation. Don't have blocks at home. Got a strap here and a blanket. So enjoy the class. And as you're sitting there, find a comfortable seat. Rock from side to side. Make sure you feel stable. And then Rolodex the hips forward and back. Find that length in the spine where you feel the lumbar spine perpendicular to the earth. Press down, back of the hands resting against the thighs. And allow the sounds that you can hear. There might be sounds at home. You might hear the sound of traffic passing here at the recording. And if you can, come into that relationship with life right now that just allows things to be as they are, letting everything simply be as it is. Just using your time of practice to explore sensation, breath, and relaxation. Inhale, reaching the arms above the head. Exhale like a big, beautiful hawk. I can see one just flying over, round the spine. Inhale, reach those wings up, let the fingertips touch. Exhale, rounding. Just moving the spine in 2 different directions. It'll be interesting over this next time just to see what the practice brings up into your consciousness. And just allowing it to be there, allowing it to come and go. Letting everything be. Moving those 2 directions of the spine, left and right flexion. Exhale, drop the left hand down, reaching over to the right. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, opposite side. 2 or 3 more each side. Just getting the spine warmed up, woken up. The next time you come to neutral, bring both hands around to that right side. Rotation. Inhale, lift. Exhale, opposite side. And using the breath here to coordinate the movement, always exhaling as you come into the movement. Exhaling as you twist. Inhaling, neutral. Not too fast, not too slow. And then pause for a moment, lean back into the hands, change the cross of the legs and come into a forward fold, feeling new sensations. Spread the hands out wide, push down with the finger pads like suction caps, pull yourself onto your knees. Come onto all fours, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Cat and cow. And once again, slowing it down to the speed of the breath. On the next inhale, extend the right foot back, drop the ball of the foot, press out through the right heel, stretching back of hamstring, calf muscle, delicious stretch. Inhale, float that foot up. Exhale through the heel, lengthen through the heel. Lift that left arm out if you like. Exhale, elbow to navel, knee to head, nice and slowly. Use core strength here to work with the movement. So I won't be going into a lot of teaching detail today. I'm assuming those who are following have done yoga before and kind of know what's going on. The next time you extend, pause, hold, exhale, bend the right knee, grab that right foot, and pull the foot back in towards the hips. Inhale, lift the knee a little higher. Lift the chest a little higher. Imagine you're being filled with helium and the whole body wants to float up off the ground. Can you lift everything? Foot, knee, chest, chin, corners of the mouth. Exhale, release. Drop that left hand and revolve that right knee. Big orbit around the hip. Open up the hip. Reverse direction. The next time that knee comes up to the right into fire hydrant, extend that foot out like an awkward aeroplane. Drop the foot down parallel to the ground. Drop down the pinky toe. Seal the pinky toe. Seal the heel. Let the foot be parallel to the long edge of the mat. And then start to pulse the hip forward and backward. Really open up the inner thigh and the outer right ankle. Come back to awkward child. Hold awkward child. Let the head come down. Maybe little micro pulses here, little micro movements. Get deep into that right hip. Inhale. Hands under shoulders. Curl the toes of the left foot. Lift the left knee. Push back into awkward down dog. Big stretch. Big stretch. Oh, yeah, that feels so good. Inhale, look between the hands, float that right foot back. Now bring the heels together, feet out to the side, knees bent, push back, hovering malasana. See if you can sit. The sit bones all the way down to the heels, head all the way to the mat, reaching out. Rotate knees inwards, downward facing dog. You might want to walk out your dog. Inhale, high plank, push-up pose. Drop the knees, lift the feet, drop the chest and the chin, inchworm, and then come all the way to the earth. Inhale, lift head, lift shoulders, open up chest, keep the elbows bent, Bhujangasana, feel, half cobra pose. Open up that chest and feel. Exhale, child pose. Wide knees, let everything dissolve. Let everything dissolve. Feeling the body. Inhale, tabletop. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Come into cat and cow once again. Inhale, extend left foot back. Drop the ball of the foot. Press out through the left heel. That leg should be waking up by now. Inhale, release. Float that foot up. Extend right hand. Feel. Bird dog pose. Hunting dog pose. And then curl elbow to navel, knee to head. Feeling the spine. On the next exhale, bend the left knee, grab the left foot, and let the whole body lift up. So you lift foot, lift knee, bring the shoulders together, open up the heart, lift the corners of the mouth. Ha! Hello! Ah! Exhale, release, bringing that left knee out to the side, revolve. Circle. Opposite direction. Now bring that knee out to the side, extend, drop that foot parallel to the long edge of the mat. Pulse the hips back and forward. Feel that left hip open up. And because the pinky toe of the foot is grounded, that left ankle is going to receive a delicious stretch here. Hold awkward child. Micro pulses. Come up, hands under shoulders. Curl the toes of the right foot. Press back, awkward dog. Big stretch. Now push into the left hand so you feel the right rib cage open up. Beautiful. Whoa. Inhale, look between the hands, float the feet back, heels together, toes out like Charlie Chaplin feet, knees bent, hovering Vinyasa, come down, open up the hips, rotate the knees towards each other, push back, downward dog, high plank, push-up pose. Exhale, chaturanga, come forward, feel chaturanga. Drop the toes of the feet down. Keep the knees lifted if you can. Push up. Straight arms this time. Now shoulders come back. Chest comes forward. Exhale, knees down. Child pose. So we'll go through the Surya Namaskar series, classic A and B, and then walk in the woods. You ready? Me too. Inhale, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, tabletop. Curl the toes, press back, downward dog, right foot high to the sky, three-legged dog. Big reach, reach the sky. Now step right foot forward, drop the left knee. Kneeling warrior, exalted warrior, reach up. Fingers push through the sky, through the roof, into the sun. Feel the sunlight or the moonlight, depending on what time of day you're playing it. Kneeling warrior. Exhale, hands to the earth, step back, downward dog. Left foot high to the sky, three-legged dog, big reach. Eiffel Tower reach, reach up. Step forward, drop right knee. 3 breaths, exalted warrior. Oh, what a beautiful day. Exhale, step to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, watch the tree branches above your head. Whoop. Exhale, prayer. Let's go through that one movement, one breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, earth. Inhale, lengthen crown to tail. Exhale, earth. Giant step back, right foot, drop right knee. Reach up, exalted warrior. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come through that modified vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin, inchworm. Inhale, bhujangasana, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot high to the sky. Three-legged dog. Step forward. Did I blow that? I hope not. Reach up, exalted warrior. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. Forward fold. May have missed a side there. Sorry if I did. But I'm going to let everything be as it is. Come back to that philosophy. Just let things flow. At a time where we want to control things, manage things. What's it like just to let go into your practice? Right. Surya Namaskar A series. Inhale, lift. Exhale, earth. Forward fold. And forward fold. Really hug into the body. Feel that forward fold. Inhale, bookshelf pose. Hands against shins. Lengthen crown to tail. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step, float, walk, or jump back. High plank. Come through your vinyasa. Upward dog. Shoulders back. Downward dog. Step, float, walk, or jump to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Watch the tree branches. Exhale, prayer. Do 3 more in your own time. You can go faster than me, slower than me. Just feel the flow. Come back to the speed of your own breath. You can do more than 3, less than 3. Turn it into a meditation if you can. I'm outside, so I've got the warmth of the sun, the coolness of the air, the breeze against the skin. I can feel my breath, the warmth of my body. One more. One more. All meeting in Samatiti, pose of attention. If you know the Ujjayi breath, you can layer the Ujjayi breath on. Ocean sounding breath. Drown out the sound of those trucks. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, prayer. We'll do 1 or 2 rounds of Surya Namaskar B and then go for our walk in the woods. All right. Feel the breath. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen crown to tail. Exhale, earth, step, float, walk, or jump back. Come through your vinyasa, all meeting in downward dog. Left foot high to the sky, three-legged dog. Step forward, runner's lunge. Right knee lifted, right heel lifted. Come up. 3 breaths. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot high to the sky, three-legged dog. Step forward, runner's lunge. 3 breaths. Exhale, downward dog. Option to come through your vinyasa if you like, or stay in downward dog. Listening to your own body. What does your body need right now? Does it need more heat, more fire? What do you need to nurture? Take it a little more easy. Forward fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, earth. Inhale, lengthen crown to tail. Exhale, earth. Come through your vinyasa, all meeting in downward dog. Right foot high to the sky, three-legged dog. Step forward, runner's lunge. Open up, warrior 2. Proud warrior. Strong back leg. Watch that right knee doesn't collapse. Then windmill that left hand down. Step back, downward dog. Left foot high to the sky, three-legged dog. Step forward, same sequence. Opposite side. Reach up. Open up 2. 3 breaths. Windmill that right hand down. Option to come through your vinyasa or stay in downward dog. And you can always come to child pose if you need to take a moment just to regather. Bend the knees. Step, float, walk, or jump. Top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, prayer. 1 more round of Surya Namaskar B, and then we'll dive into the walk in the woods. Inhale, lift. Exhale, earth. Lengthen crown to tail. Exhale, earth. Come through your vinyasa. Meeting in downward dog, left foot high. Step forward, runner's lunge. Open up, Vira 2. Drop the back hand. Feel dancing rainbow warrior. Warrior 2, and then come forward, side angle, reach, 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 reach. Drop that left hand. Right hand comes over, big reach. Now, if you'd like to, you can work on your half bind. Drop the right hand behind the back. Important in the half bind to keep that right shoulder back so you feel the heart open. Or you can come into your full bind, dropping the left hand under the thigh, grabbing the right hand. Now, once you grab it, you want to open up that chest, bring that shoulder back, back strong leg. Inhale, release, warrior 2. Right hand down, step back, downward dog. This time, right foot High to the sky, three-legged dog. Step forward, runner's lunge. Open up warrior two. Drop the backhand dancing warrior. Now watch that front leg, that front knee doesn't collapse in. Back strong leg. Really open the rib cage here. Open up the ribs as if that right hand is a rainbow, trying to reach the earth behind you. Inhale, warrior two. Reach forward, side angle. And once again, consider the option, half bind or full bind. And in the full bind, making sure you work on posture here. Shoulders come back, chest comes forward. Strengthen that back leg. Open up the heart. Inhale, release, proud warrior. Left hand down. Come through your vinyasa. I'm starting to feel a little warming of the body, a little more breath. Step, float, walk, or jump to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, prayer. Oh, so good. Let your attention come back inside. Notice the sensations, breath, heartbeat, warmth of the body. So we'll come through a walk in the woods. Unlike any walk in the woods, if you're in a group and there's a little side trail you want to go down and explore, go down, come back. If you want to add a little more heat to what I offer, by all means do so. And it's totally important that if what I offer is too much, then simply modify. Listen to your body, nourish your body. These are important days to be nourished. Deep breathing, meditation, yoga, prayer, gratitude. So many things we can put our attention on at this time to help balance the scales. Walk in the woods. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Lengthen crown to tail. Exhale, earth, step, float, walk, or jump. Come through your vinyasa, all meeting in downward facing dog. Left foot high to the sky, three-legged dog. Step forward, runner's lunge. Open up, warrior two. Dancing rainbow. Inhale, warrior two. Side angle. Now all the options here, half bind, full bind, or bind. You can always have a towel or a strap behind you. Let me demonstrate that. Strap can hang behind you. You can grab the strap instead of a hand. Open up the chest. For those who want to, step the back foot forward, come into a low crouch, then lift that foot up. Extend, bird of paradise. Exhale, come down, keep the bind, step back, release the bind, warrior two, and then straighten that front leg, extend that right hip back, Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose. Now from Utthita Trikonasana, you can bring your hands down to the ground or your toilet paper and lift up, back foot, reach out, warrior three. Now keep that back foot lifted. Let the left hand come down to block or ground or toilet paper and lift up into, whoops, half moon pose. Keep that leg extended. Exhale, bring the hand back down. Now bring the right knee into the back of the left knee, awkward forward fold. Slowly unwind, reach up, awkward Tadasana. Curl the hands, reverse the palms to heaven, grasp the fingers, push the palms to heaven, create a little halo here. And then exhale, float the hands down into crane arms, soften that front knee, bend that front knee and wrap left knee over right knee. Come into twisted root and then left elbow under right, Garudasana. Eagle pose. So all these little animals are coming across in the woods. Could you stand into tree pose? Oop, I've got a tree right here. I'm going to bond. Hello, tree. Now extend the left foot back, aeroplane. Drop the left foot behind the right. Come into tightrope pose. Both feet on the left side of the mat. Now melt into the mat. Left knee bends. Right knee folds to the right. Now walk the left knee back. You can use your toilet rolls here and come into proud pigeon. Open up the chest. If your fingers reach the earth, great. You can always stack a blanket or a toilet roll right under that right thigh. Shoulders back. Proud pigeon. If you like, you can bend that left knee, grab the left knee, reach the head back, hands back, king pigeon. And then exhale, release. Drape the spine, drape the ribs over that front leg. Come into resting pigeon, reclining pigeon. Take 5 to 10 breaths here, allowing yourself to use resting pigeon as an opportunity to dive into the portal of sensation. Feel the sensations. Dive into the portal of relaxation and ease. Can you relax into the sensation? Rather than fight the sensation, can you be at ease with sensation? Such a metaphor in our yoga for these current times. When things feel stressed, out of control, can you allow yourself, can you choose to simply relax physically in the midst of that tension? And then the last portal to dive into is the breath. Can you slow the breath down? Slowly lift the hands under. Now roll onto the right thigh and wrap the left leg all the way around to the body, to the front, knee over knee, sitting between the feet into cow face pose. Now, if you feel your hips are uneven here, you can always take a blanket or a block and sit on the blanket or block. That will bring evenness to the hips. Roll the shoulders back and down. Keep the chest open here. Lengthen the back of the spine, so sit bones pressed down. Lengthen the back of the skull. And then grab a strap or reach right hand over the head. Bring the back of the head against that forearm. Keep the chin off the chest. Don't let the head bow here. Keep that spine long. Left hand comes around and grabs clothing strap or hand. In this time, it's very easy to close down the chest, to close down the heart, to pull the shoulders forward, head down. So can we open the shoulders a little more? Can we lift the back of the skull a little more? Can we lift the corners of the mouth a little more? Mona Lisa smile. Can you lift the corners of the eyes a little more? Feel an upliftment in the midst of intensity. And even though there might be a contradiction, the way you feel psychically, can you allow this opening energetically to be as it is? Can you not resist it? Can you let the two mix? Exhale, release. Slowly unwind. Come back to pigeon. Curl the toes of that left foot. Lift the left knee. Now step back, downward dog. In downward dog, just shake that right leg out a little bit. Now lift that right leg up, step forward, runner's lunge. Open up warrior two. Dancing warrior. Warrior two. Reach forward, side angle. Half bind. Full bind. With or without strap. Join hands, grab strap. Now open the chest, open up the heart. Lift that left shoulder blade back. Back of the neck long and parallel. Step back foot forward. Option to lift up into bird of paradise. Eyes on the drishti. Extend. Open up the heart. Breathe. Exhale, come down. Hold the bind. Big step back. Open up warrior two. Straighten that front leg. Push hips back. Utthita Trikonasana. Then from Utthita Trikonasana, windmill that left hand down, both hands down to blocks, toilet paper or earth. Lift that left foot up. Warrior three. Reach forward. Drop right hand, half moon. Reach up. Thank God for toilet paper. Sorry, I have to laugh. Exhale, drop that left hand. Right knee into the back of left knee. Awkward forward fold. Inhale, reverse one. This time, clasp the hands unusually, thumbs forward. Palms together, finger points up. And then awkward, unusual half moon. Can you lean to one side, open up that opposite rib cage, and then the other. And from here, come into crane, soft arms, soft feet. Lift that right knee, wrap and twist, twisted root. Try to wrap that foot around the back of the calf, and then right elbow under left, Garudasana, eagle pose. So many beautiful things in the woods today, huh? Inhale, release, aeroplane. Oh, tree pose. Let's come into tree first. Ooh, my tree's in the wind here. Boop, boop. Exhale, extend back. Aeroplane. Every now and then, an aeroplane travels over the woods. Drop the back foot, tight rope. Drop back knee, melt into the mat. Pigeon. Start with crowd pigeon. Walk that right knee back, drop the toes. Pump out that chest like you're a pigeon from New York City. And then king pigeon if you'd like, bending that back knee. Grab the foot. Some of you I know can do head to foot. I'm still working on that. Probably 2 decades away from that. Yes, I'll still be doing yoga when I'm in my 80s. Exhale, release, dissolve into the floor, into the mat. Let everything go. And once again, using dissolved pigeon, resting pigeon, reclined pigeon to relax into sensation. Use the exhale as a doorway in to that relaxation. I hope the body's starting to feel awake, alive now. Inhale, bring the hands under the shoulders. Roll onto that left thigh, wrap right knee around, knee over knee. I think I'm going to sit on a blanket here. There's a slight tilt on the earth. I feel like the leaning tower of pizza here. And then left hand reaches up, back of the head resting against, chin away from the chest, at least a fist, no more. And then that Hand can reach around, right hand can reach around, grab strap, clothing, or hand. Bring the right shoulder bone back and walk that right hand up a little more. Left shoulder bone back. Left elbow lifts. Now sink tailbone down as the back of the skull lifts up. Feel the height here. Don't lose any height. Now lift the corners of the mouth. So if your neighbors are watching you outside, they think you're actually enjoying this. Mona Lisa smile. Ah, good to open the chest. Good to open the shoulders. Exhale, release, unwind, and then float that right foot back. Curl the toes, push back, downward dog. Shake out that left foot for a moment. Come through a vinyasa if you like. Last vinyasa. Step, float, or walk to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, prayer. Now open the feet a little wider and heel toe the feet so the toes point out. Not quite out of the woods yet. Exhale, bend the knees. Slide the hands down. Come into a low squat. Now in that low squat, you can sit on blocks if you like, but press the elbows against the inner thighs. And then open the hands out. Spread the hands out nice and wide. Come onto your fingertips. And lean into the fingers so that the hands and the elbows create a prop for the legs. Legs squeeze against the back of the elbows. Feel that solidity. Feel that structure. Feel that strength. And in that squeeze, allow the head to tilt further forward. Look further forward so you're not looking back until you feel a tipping point where the feet lift off the ground. Feel the crow pose. Lengthen, hold, and then exhale, release. Come on down. Come on down. Stand the feet on the edges of the mat. Lean back into the hands. Move the toilet paper if you need to, and rock the knees from side to side. So this is a little shorter than I normally do the walk in the woods. But it's a nice way, and you might have all sorts of closure to your practice. I'm going to go through a couple of back bends. Inversion, and then Shavasana. But if you have different variations, by all means, just free flow. And I appreciate you walking with me in the woods. Exhale, come on down. Walk the feet towards the hips. Grab hold of the pelvis and rock the pelvis forward and backward. On the next inhale, release the hands, palms face up, lift the pelvis up. Exhale, lower it down. If you can articulate one vertebra at a time, that's a nice way to stay conscious in this dynamic bridge pose. Now the next time you lift, keep the back of the neck long. Walk the shoulders towards the heels. If you can, grab the back of the heels or wrap the fingers around to the front of the shins. Inhale, lift. Open up the heart here. So really feel the shoulder blades squeeze open. You might feel the sternum come right up to the chin. That's good. Back of the neck long. Lift the hips a little higher. And breathe. Now this is also a good place if you have back issues to bring a block underneath you. Use a support back bend. Feel bridge pose. Can you lengthen the knees away from you as if you're trying to open up the front of the pelvis, pulling the femurs out from the pelvis. Oh yeah. Then exhale, release. And in that release, we'll take about 30 seconds simply to release, maybe hug the knees and rock from side to side, or come into happy baby. So we're slowing down the practice. Oh, I'm looking up at the buds ready to come out on this tree. So cool. Blue sky, spiral staircase, sunshine. Oh my goodness. Unemployed. Exhale, drop the hands, drop the feet to the earth. Where did that come from? And this time, if you'd like to come into your wheel pose, you can do another back bend, either bridge, supported bridge, or wheel pose. And whichever choice you make, stay up for 5 to 10 breaths. And then rock from side to side. And just to finish off, I'm going to come into an inversion. It's sometimes nice to do a supported inversion. I'm going to use the blanket underneath me because my toilet paper will get crushed otherwise. So lift the hips. If you have a block, you can use a block. Lift the feet one at a time. Now this supported inversion is also just a nice way to end your practice, especially with the hips elevated. It's a great moment to roll out the ankles, point and flex the toes. And of course you can lift the hips up, come into your shoulder stand. Half shoulder stand where the weight's evenly distributed right on the triceps, so not on the elbow or neck. Or you can come all the way down to plow if that's in your practice. Always come back safely from an inversion. And once again, it's your practice, so you stay as long as you like, letting yourself finish off the practice in any way you want. I'm going to move into a brief shavasana, toes and feet together. Give my hips a little more opening. And once again, stay as long as you like. Whatever choices you make, let it be your practice. And just notice where your practice has taken you or is taking you or continues to take you over the next few hours, maybe into the next few days. I have a lot of different variations of yoga on my website. You can choose to explore them. A lot of my friends and yoga studios are throwing up a lot of resources right now at a time where our inner world does need that extra nourishment, extra attention. Don't forget yourself in the midst of the chaos of the marketplace. Till next time, my friends, namaste. Thank you.